What's up, you guys? Tracy White coming at you guys from Winchester, Virginia, on my break again. I'm just sitting outside. I have my blanket spread down and stuff. Just that's my scenery in the back. That's my job over there. But I have about like 15 minutes before I go back in and stuff. I just finished my meditation, trying to get this body together. It's not that bad though. It's not that bad. But it's hot out here, I'll tell you that. But it feels so good. I have a cup of water sitting right here. I have my notepad on because every time I manifest something in my life, I journal it down and, things like that to keep track of, being in touch with my ancestors, just being in tune with myself and stuff like that. But so, real quick message for today is that I'm going to start with a question. Have you guys ever been in a relationship and then all of a sudden everybody finds you attractive? All of a sudden everybody's like, oh, where have you been all my life? You're so beautiful now, and, the whole shebang, they come out of the woodworks, and it's just like, you know, well, you wasn't thinking about me 5 years ago or 10 years ago, but make a mental note that have you ever noticed that a lot of people that are in relationships, sometimes they're not happy, they have problems with depression, they have problems getting pregnant, or they have problems with anxiety, or their stress levels are high, they have high blood pressure. I mean, it's just a number of things that, you know, go on with people in these relationships. And if you really take the time to, to actually think about it, is that, let's say you're in a new relationship, right? You might like this guy, you might like this girl, or, whatever the case may be. But let's say maybe one of you have just gotten out of a long-term relationship, right? Now, when you're with somebody for, say, over 2 years, let's go with between 2 to 5 years, you've made plans with this person. Maybe you plan to marry this person. Maybe you plan to start a family with this person. You've met their family. You did the whole family barbecue. You did dinners. You did out-of-town trips. I mean, you just did everything with this person that you thought you was going to be with for the rest of your life, right? Things didn't work out. That relationship is over. You've tried to move on. Now you're in a new relationship, right? But this new person, you like them, you might have feelings for them, but you're stressed, you can't get pregnant, you feel like you're lonely, you feel like, you have nobody in the world to talk to, everything just feels so far away, right? And I'm only saying this from some of my own experiences, because I've had people, that when I'm all of a sudden with somebody, is like, oh, you'll always have me, blah, 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 this and that. And it puts you in a tough position because now you're thinking, well, like, do I want to go back or do I want to stay with the person that I'm with? And you start questioning your own sanity. Am I happy? Am I not happy? Do I have a reason to break up with this person and go backwards? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that plays into being in a relationship, and a toxic one at that, and trying to move on and trying to get your life back, get back to you, who you are inside. You know what I mean? And I've been, like I said, journaling everything that I manifest. I have this blanket out here because, I've been doing my yoga and just really trying to detox my own self. Not because I want to be in a relationship, but it's for me. You know what I'm saying? We have to get out of the habit of doing things for other people and not for self. You know what I'm saying? We get in these relationships and we don't even have no idea who we are. We don't even bring anything to the table except for the baggage that we have from the last relationship. And how is that fair to the person that wants to date you? How is that fair to the person who wants to marry you? You know what I'm saying? And it's not even fair to yourself. Because then you're not treating yourself good. You're damaging your own self. You know? So we have to, ladies and gentlemen, we have to really, when we get out of relationships that are not good, when we get out of marriages that are not good, when we're holding on to things that are not good for us, whether it be man, woman, food, binge watching, love and hip hop, just things that don't feed our brain intellectually, things that are not good for our soul, because what we put in our minds, in our bodies, in our ears, what we speak out of our mouth, all of that has an effect on us in our everyday life, and we don't even realize it. Or sometimes we realize it, but we just don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at a point now where I care about what I say. I care about what I listen to. I care about what I put in my body. You know what I'm saying? I care about who I give my body to. I don't like people touching me. And I for sure, don't like being intimate with people who have nothing to offer me spiritually or intellectually, because I'm a very deep talker. I'm a deep thinker. So if I feel like I can't talk to you, then I can't even look at you sexually or intimately, should I say. Because I already feel like, okay, the brain waves are, they're just going like this, but they're not here. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, let's just be more careful the things that we speak, the people that we're around, you know what I'm saying? And, let's just pay a little bit more, not even a little bit more, let's pay a lot more of attention to ourselves. Let's stop staying in these toxic relationships. Let's stop staying in these toxic friendships and these marriages. It doesn't matter how long you knew a person. History means nothing when there's disrespect, or when there's no honesty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm I'm speaking these things from my own experience, and as hard as it is to tell the truth, I know sometimes it definitely can be hard to be honest. It's like, oh my God, are they still gonna love me? Are they still gonna talk to me? Are they still gonna want to be my friend? So many things go through your mind when you have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to get better at not only being honest with other people, but we have to be honest with ourselves too. Because we deserve the truth for ourselves. So with that said, I have about 10 more minutes before I have to get back on my job. After I clean up and stuff like that, I have like 30-45 minutes of downtime, but I keep everything so clean that I don't never rush to get back inside. I kind of just chill out here, write a little bit. I'm gonna journal what I just did, and write down my manifestations and all that. But I love you guys dearly. Click the link in my bio to check out my new books that I have coming, and I hope you all have, well, not even I hope, I'm wishing you all a safe and successful day. Adios.